So breast reduction surgery can be life-transforming and it's a procedure which is associated with extremely high rates of patient satisfaction and surgeon satisfaction. There's a number of cases that come to mind. There's one lady that I operated on who was in her 80s, and she was a very short lady, very petite, but she had very huge breasts. I think I ended up taking over 1 kilogram from each side, and she would have been only 5 foot tall. The day after her surgery, I went to see her, and she appeared upset. And I said, you know, what's the matter? You should be happy. And she goes, I am happy. I'm just so upset with myself that I didn't do this decades ago. And she was in her 80s when she had her surgery, and she was very unhappy because she'd put it off for 30 or 40 years because she expected it to be a painful, uncomfortable procedure, and clearly for her it wasn't. Another patient that comes to mind was a 14-year-old girl who was brought in by her mother. And this poor young girl had been subject to derision and teasing and vilification because of her very large breasts. People had actually graffitied her house, calling her all sorts of names simply because she had large breasts. And for her, again, the surgery was transforming socially as well as physically. There's another patient that comes to mind following breast reduction who's an 18-year-old girl who was quite overweight. And she was in an unhappy relationship, and breast reduction surgery for her transformed her life. She ended up losing around 18 to 20 kilograms after her breast reduction. She became far more confident enough to get out of her unhappy relationship, and transformed her life to become a very different person to what she was before the breast reduction surgery.